over the hedgehog, massaging our feet, going over the heel, and then down the heel, so back to the back of the hedgehog to stretch the calves. So just massage your feet. Get into those acupressure points. Get it on. Whether you have got a hedgehog or not, let's start warming up. So we're going to start circling the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to reverse the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to reach to the side and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach the other way. Notice that I bend that one knee but keep the other leg straight. Let's go again. So bend this one now when you're reaching there, and then bend the other one. Little pulses. Good. Inhale the arms up, palms facing each other. Exhale, ski down. So open that chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And lower. Good morning. It's okay, darling. Thank you. Awesome. Good. Now we've got a full house. Okay, keep that back nice and straight when you ski down. Fingertips are fully extended, so you're stretching your tendons all the way through. Let's do one more. Beautiful. We're gonna squeeze and then around. And then open and round. Little cat cow in the upper back. We're going to take it across to the side. Two more. Open one way and the opposite way. Well done. Inhale the arms up. Reach up high. Take the side back. And switch over to the other side. Okay, let's go again. Side to side. Take it to the side and then circle around. One way and go the opposite way. And again, reverse. Good. Let's take it behind the head and pulse it back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then reach back. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale. And then reach back to exhale. Good. Bend those knees. Look over that shoulder. Reach down to the heels. Get 2 more. Well done. Rest on your thighs and then let's open up. Inhale up. Exhale round. Breathe in and out through the nose with this lovely sort of like a gentle flow. Inhale, arch up. Exhale round. 2 more. Explore how far the spine can move each direction. Thread the needle. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to hold this one out. We're going to take this hand to the inside of that thigh and push into it to create a lever, and then take the top arm behind us to peel that shoulder open. We take the hand from behind us all the way down across to the opposite toes. Reach with the opposite arm. the arm behind you. Now soften, dangle your head, neck and shoulders. Relax here. Roll up through the spine. Thread the needle the other way, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then take it up to hold the 5th one. That's it. Yeah, hold it up. Great. Leave it again. Feel that opening across the side of the body. Take the arm behind you. Feel that shoulder back. And then grab hold of the opposite arm. So when we opposite foot, that leg is straight. This one is bent. And then take the top arm to bring it behind your back and pull that shoulder back. Good. Release that. Come up all the way, all the way, all the way. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands behind to open the chest again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rest your hands on the thighs. Now we're gonna do cat-cow in the shoulders. So I just kind of keep the spine still, the bottom, the lower back still, and just move the shoulders like this. 1, 2.
We're moving the head pecker as well?
No,
Just the shoulders.
just the shoulders. Literally from the side, it looks like this, like moving the wings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then find that retraction and squeeze it. Hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then come back up. Yeah, we're going to interlace the fingers behind us. Open that chest now. Shimmy the spine down. Keep the spine on your pelvis. And then come into the tabletop. Feel that chest opening down. Lift your spine. Keep it resting on your bum. Come back up. Let's go again. We want to maintain that chest opening with those shoulders moving backwards. And then also the back of the legs having a nice stretch. This is called good morning. There we go. Well done. Let's do one more. Like this. Good. Now we're going to do, bring the hands behind the ears. Come back up. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together here. So the elbows are back. We're going to maintain this position and come back, come into the good morning hold. And then return back up. We don't want to let the elbows to drop down. 2, 3, resist the gravity, and 4. Well done. Now reach up high. Stretch your fingertips like you're doing like a handstand. Literally keeping your arms close to your ears, elevating. Now we're gonna do the same, and we're not gonna let those arms to come down. And this is a lot harder now. Try to come back up with a straight back as well. Keep everything super straight. The neck is long, the head does not move at all. Keep reaching forward when you get down to that good morning position. The last one, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna really focus on stretching those arms forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Bend your knees and relax. That is always, always tough and always will be tough. Slowly roll up through the spine. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. We are going to do some tapping. If you don't have these soft balls, you can use the tennis balls or you can use the fist to tap. This tapping technique helps to release the shoulders. Right, let's see. And good morning, everyone. Good morning, Pauline is there. Good morning, Tom. Thank you for joining me. Sam, all my ladies are there. Fantastic. Okay, so if you have got anything to stretch your calves, like a little block, or you have got a step near you, drop one heel down and we're going to tap the opposite shoulder, and in the same time we're stretching the calf. There we go. And then go around in a circle. Hey Tom, I'd love to know if you live in the UK and you've got access and you've already got this equipment, or what equipment you're using, because I expect you are joining this class properly. You're there from the beginning and you've been following me. Here's a chap who actually has been kind and also donated me some money through buying me a coffee. I really appreciate it. And I actually made him a moderator because he always says, click like, subscribe, you know, he's very supportive. So, you know, I'd like to know a little bit more about you. I'd love to know if you have got this equipment at least. Or what do you use? Do you use tennis balls? Do you use a roller instead of hedgehog? Or have you gone out and actually bought it so you can join us and do this class? Tap below the shoulder. Really get that shoulder joint release. Well done. Okay, we are going to step back onto the hedgehog and circle around, and just notice if that circle and that shoulder is a little bit looser. Find that side bend as well, if it's a little bit more open than the other one. And switch over to the other side. So switch the heel, start tapping. Make sure the heel, if you are using the hedgehog, is on the floor. Is yours? Yeah, right?
This one?
Yeah. Good. So if you've got a good sort of calf flexibility, you will be able to have most of the foot on the hedgehog. If the calf's outside, sometimes people only have just the toes on the hedgehog. And that is more of the reason to work on that flexibility to prevent plantar fasciitis. Go around that shoulder. Excuse me. Here we go, tap into the armpits. Good for lymphatic drainage system. Below into the lats. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to grab the second ball and go back to the calf number one, and we're gonna tap the top of the shoulders. Reach back in those tight upper traps to release them. Tap super hard And tap to the front. Take a nice deep breath here, in and out. Tap around the shoulders again to the back. Good, well done. And we are going to tap the lower back. Beautiful. Switch over to the other side. We're gonna quickly retap the same pattern so the calves are evenly stretched out. Reach back to the upper traps. Around, back again. Well done, and let's tap the lower back. Lovely. Okay, so let's now step up the hedgehog. Remove everything, clear that space. And then I'm gonna move a little bit more. Slowly coming down to the floor. Okay, so we're gonna inhale the arms up. And then exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, fold. Walk it up into the down dog and pedal your feet. Let the neck and shoulders to relax, the head dangles down, and just bend one knee at a time. Good. We're going to ripple through like a cat and then come into the plank. Hold that plank for 5, 4, fully engaged core. Well done, everyone. Super trained ladies. Strong ladies. Good, let's go back to down dog. Let's go again. Ripple through. Tuck the tailbone. Make sure that lower back is rounded. And actually the whole back is rounded because it's engaged. But rounded in an engaged way, not rounded in a kind of not aligned way. So that means what I'm talking about. When you come into that fully engaged plank, let's do one more. The hips are aligned with the shoulders in a pretty much the same level, but the back is rounded, the hips are not up here, okay? So here we go, well done. Let's go back to the down dog. And the next one, we come back into that plank and we're gonna shift forward and drop the knees. Well done. Let's just have a little rest for the wrists and circle around the wrist. And just flip them over to take them into the flexion, since they already done some extension. Good, let's take it onto all fours. And inhale up into the cow, exhale, cat. Start moving through that cat-cow in your own time. Good morning, Teresa, as well. Good morning, Mom. Who else is that? Michelle as well, somewhere. Good. Okay, so move through it. Inhale up. Exhale down. So inhale up with the chest about the kind of the head, and then exhale to kind of round into the cats. That's what I meant. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, push the floor away. Good. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, around. Okay. Nice. Well done. We're going to now work with the bird dog. So, working with the neutral spine. Inhale. Pull from the pelvic floor, no tilting of the pelvis, neutral spine. On your exhale, separate opposite leg, opposite arm. Hold it there. Inhale, stay engaged. Exhale, return it back. So that's what we're doing. We're doing it slowly with control. We are not arching up at all. We're not worried about the arm and leg going too high. Inhale, engage. Exhale, we're thinking about reaching into the distance, but maintaining, you know, that solid body. Inhale, exhale, return it back. If I put a tray with the filled up glasses of champagne, it will be nice and still, no spill. Inhale, exhale, return it back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, engage, exhale. Now stay there. Inhale, exhale, tap. Actually, we're gonna sort of lower it down and out. We're gonna inhale and then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Reach up high, hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the elbow to the rib cage with the arm. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Stay solid, no movement. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Place the hand down. That straight leg is going to come up now for 10. But straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working now into the glute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knee. 10 times going up with the bend knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it at the top, start from the top and cross it, and then back to the top, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze on the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're working that big glute, and 10. And we're going to pulse it up to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step that right foot forward. And just find a half split here to stretch the glutes and hamstrings. Good. We're gonna take the same arm as the front leg up. You could also use a hedgehog to bring the floor closer. And then, yeah, definitely you can use any props or blocks. I'm kind of going to lower down to the floor through the lizards. Just use what
You got a knee block?
Knee block.
I don't know.
I think that actually some here. So, yeah, so we're coming down into the lizard here. You can use the hedgehog or any block to bring the floor closer to you, so you can bring the forearms down. Nice work. Beautiful. We're going to now take this front leg into the pigeon. Make sure the thigh is on the outside of your rib cage. Good morning, Jefferson. Good morning, Tom. Okay. Let's now reach with the same arm to grab the foot and bring it close to you. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Jefferson. Am I saying this right? I think so. If not, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it right. Okay, so all that we are coming back. And then finding a difference in our down dog between the both legs, the right leg and the left leg. The right leg is a lot more looser than the left. Okay, drop your knees down, grab some water, and we do the second side.
You got any blocks?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. So we're gonna start with the bird dog. Earlier on we alternated, so I suppose we could alternate again. We could alternate because it's a good practice for the core and stability and building that inner core strength, building the pelvic floor strength. So we're gonna do that and go through that again. And then we kind of stop on the second side. So inhale, engage. So you engage by pulling your pelvic floor muscles up and lifting that belly up. And exhale, separate opposite leg, opposite arm. Inhale, stay engaged. Exhale, return it back. Inhale, engage. Exhale, separate. Inhale through the lower ribs, lateral thoracic breath. Exhale, return it back. Inhale, engage. Exhale, separate. Inhale. Exhale, send it to the return. Inhale. Exhale, separate. Inhale. Think about reaching into the distance, really extending those fingertips and the toes. Return it back. Inhale, we're now gonna stay on that left side. So left on the second side. So we should lift the left leg, right arm, everyone, yeah? Okay, stay engaged. Inhale. Lower down, actually. Start here. Inhale here. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep reaching with those toes and fingertips back and front. 5. We're gonna hold this one out and then cactus it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Lower the hand, right hand down, and then we're gonna tap it and work the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bend the knee. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay at the top, cross and lift, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. We are going to step it forward and take it into the hamstring. Stretch, half split here. Think about that thigh bone of the straight leg drawing back. We're gonna lift the same arm as the front leg. And then take it behind the shoulder. Lower down. Use the hedgehog. If you need to bring the floor closer to you to perhaps come down all the way to your forearms. And breathe. Well done. We're going to fold that leg under the pelvis, the foot, to take the thigh to the outside of the rib cage. Rest down. Let's see if we can reach with the opposite hand to grab the back foot. Come into this pretzel to stretch the quadricep, hip flexor, open that shoulder. Wonderful. Good. Okay, let's now go back. And then find that down dog again. This time, hopefully both legs feel a little bit looser. Just find some stillness in that down dog. You know, if the calves, hamstrings outside, bend your knees. Make sure that spine is straight. So calf, I would suggest you bend your knees as well.
Oh, it's my scoliosis. I can't do straight down.
But no. But now you've already gone into the back bend by, you know, when you bend those knees,
Yeah.
you can really push the hips up high, and you can, you know, avoid that rounded spine. So it's not about, you know, getting those heels close to the floor and having a straight legs. It's about lengthening the back of the spine. Inhale, exhale, come down and just rest for a moment. On your heels, circle your wrists. Good. Okay, let's now take the arms up, place the hands behind us again. Inhale, exhale, open. If you are not comfortable in this position, find any good position that works for you. Inhale, exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, exhale, reach one way. Inhale, back. Exhale, reach the other way. Beautiful. We're gonna come on to find a puppy pose. So send the hands, arms forward, lower the chest, open the heart, and breathe. Keep the hips above the knees. And then around into that engaged cat. You know all how to do this, so keeping the hips still above the knees and just pushing into the floor for that cat, rounding the lower back by drawing the ribs close to the hips. Lower, lower, lower. And then open. And then go down. And then round to open. Well done. You're gonna go all the way down to the floor. Let's take your arms into the cactus, palms facing up, facing each other. So 90-degree angle in the cactus. We're gonna inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Without lifting the head, yeah? Just to clarify. So 6 more. 6, 5, forehead is on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands back behind your ears like we did standing. So do your best now to move the elbows away from the floor, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach forward, keep your arms off the floor. Go up there with the straight arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest underneath of your forehead. Good. We're going to place the heel of the hands back to get a 90-degree angle in the elbow. And then we keep the forehead on the floor and we roll the shoulders to stretch the back of the neck. Roll them away from your ears and then release it. Engage, release. Engage, release. Engage, release. Now we've got the hands set up for a strengthening cobra. So that means we inhale and push into the floor. On the exhale, we rise into the tricep cobra push-ups. Let's go again. Rise up. Do not extend your arms fully. Lift that belly. Engage that core. That's why we lift on the exhale here. 3, 4. Feel it, the work in your triceps. 5, 6, 1 more, no, 2 more, 7, 8, well done. Place the hands just past your shoulders. Now we use the back muscles to lift. We're not pressing into the floor at all. So this is like back bend through yoga. We can do that one on the inhale, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Because the belly is on the floor. Yeah, so we can inhale into the belly. Exhale, release it down. Now inhale, hold it up. Hands off the floor. Use those back muscles. And now we're gonna do hot hands. We're gonna lower touch and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel the back muscles, the mid back. 6, 7, 8, 9. Little lifts. 10. Well done. Rest. Good morning, Mom again. Thank you for saying hi. Good morning, Tom again. Everyone like, subscribe. Thank you, Tom. Okay. We're going to reach with the arms and arms forward. So the legs are extended. And now we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg with the head as well. So 1, 2, 3, alternate. Think about the length, reaching forward. 4. Don't overlift the head. The gaze is down to the floor. The neck is long. 5, 6. Make sure you extend the whole leg and not just bend the inner knee. 7, 8. So now we're coming with both arms, both legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna now swim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Okay, just take a moment here. Well done. You're going to place the hands underneath of the shoulders and then toes together, knees apart, stretch that back in the child's pose. Well done. We're going to tuck the toes and then come up into the down dog again, and maybe notice that the sort of down dog may be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more open. Well done. And rest down. 41 minutes we've been doing this, so we're gonna now flip over. We worked really hard at that, right?
Yes. I thought that was really quick.
Pardon?
Is that only 41 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh God, it felt like an hour.
It felt like an hour. It's tough. It's tough because the back muscles are just, not being used to work, that hard. So, yeah. But it needs to be done. It needs to be done. The back is so important to maintain a good posture. As we get older, the spine tends to round and round forward. And if we don't have those back muscles to support it, then the spine just keeps rounding. Okay, just make sure the view is pretty good. Good. Okay, so we are going to use, on Thursday I've done. Yeah, okay, so we are going to go with the hedgehog underneath of our pelvis. The opposite of what I did on Thursday, basically. And then the balls will first go at the end of the arms. Make sure you've got a space so about here. So what you want to basically travel with that ball along the arm. When you get to the top, that's where you put the ball there. It's important that it is on the outside and a little bit more forward as you circle around. The hedgehog, the pelvis is on the hedgehog. If you don't have the hedgehog, you can use a roller. You don't have to have anything, but just doing this with a couple of tennis balls will make a massive difference. So I tend to just cross my arms, put the balls in there because I know where they go. So make sure you basically don't tuck it in too much. To make sure you've got the hedgehog in the right place, you should be able to tilt your pelvis and move and feel that lower back going down the hill of the hedgehog. So when you tilt your pelvis, you feel that lower back pressing into the hedgehog spikes and having a little massage. Okay, so good. Move it down more, down towards your feet.
Towards my feet.
Yeah, more.
My back's not touching the hedgehog.
Yeah, because look, can you see? But now when I tilt, it will.
No.
Yeah.
It's not touching it.
Go up a little bit then. Go up with the hedgehog. No, you've gone too far. Literally, yes, about that. Yeah. Is that okay? That's how it should be. Yeah. Okay. You wanna keep that. You wanna have that room to engage the core and go down the hedgehog basically. Let's just have a quick scan. Helen, I would move it down towards the feet as well. Definitely, friend, move it down towards your feet. Bit too much now. Back up. And Tiffany, you're good.
This hill, not that hill, sorry.
Is the heel coming? Yeah, for the pelvic tilt.
Is that okay then?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So now, when you basically do that, the lower back goes down that hill. Yeah, not the other hill. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we now have got a hedgehog. It's important to get this right because, you know, you want to kind of get the nice rocking movement in the lower back. Okay, reach up with your arms over your head. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to cactus your arms, make a pelvic tilt, till that pelvis lift your feet just to hover. And then inhale, put it back down. Exhale, engage. Inhale, stretch it all out. Exhale, engage. Keep your arms over your head all the time and just keep it simple by cactusing. Inhale. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hold on. Now we're going to go inhale, exhale, bring your knees up into the hug and then arms down. Okay, so and then you're gonna return your legs back and return your arms back. Bring it in and out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now keep your knees close to the chest. Arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch one leg up down. Now try to actually reach that heel down to the floor and take your arms back. Yeah. And then bring it back to the kind of back to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the second leg out. Stretch the hip flexor. Keep your core engaged, you know, when you extend it. Because when you kind of reach down, your body wants to bend. So keep pushing down and, you know, so you don't end up kind of arching too much. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring it back in. About that. Take the pulse out and you should notice that your shoulders are a lot more grounded now. Nice and sort of, you know, relax and not tense. We're going to place the balls now from there to here, so together.
Together horizontal.
Together horizontal. Going into the other traps. Okay. And here we're going to have the similar pattern. You're going to reach overhead. You take the inhale and then exhale. We engage the core and tuck the tailbone and basically lift the feet to hover again. So this is kind of core. Again, exhale. When we lift only a little bit, you're really engaging your lower abs here. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lift, just literally slide those heels up and keep pointing toes down to the floor. No need to lift the head at all, ladies. Keep the head down. Just focus on your lower abs. That's it, yeah. But the calf, you're lifting too much. Literally just this. Okay? Because when you lift all the way, you're kind of missing out that deep core connection, the lower ab work. You then end up more using the hips. The core is being used as well, but the hips will get. Or literally just slide the feet. So you can see, Kath, if you have a look, my toes are literally still touching the floor when I'm engaged. So it's just keep the toes Just lift your heels, ladies, slide them in. They will come in as you engage your lower abs. But the toes are hovering, literally mine are still touching the floor, just to make sure I don't overlift it too much. One more like this. That's it. Good. And then release it down. Now we're going to lift all the way, but that is going to be a different pattern. That is going to be more kind of release. So inhale and then exhale. Can you see how the core, like you use that momentum to bring the legs up rather than core activation? You're almost like a lift off, but it's good to kind of create this movement just to get that rocking of the spine. Exhale, connect. Inhale. Still now here, actually, with this kind of rock, you're working more with your upper core, yeah? Can you feel how your upper core needs to engage in order to lift the legs all the way up into the ball? Good, well done. Okay, now we're going to put the feet down and lift into the bridge. Stay in the bridge, engage the glutes, push the bridge up high, and now take your arms up and down as you're holding a bridge. So this will now target even more, get into those tight traps, because we increased the compression, increase the weight going down onto the balls. We're lifting up, so keep that bridge nicely engaged, and then take your arms up and down, and then cactus your arms here as well to change the pattern, going up and down, reaching over. Beautiful. Lower the pelvis back onto the hedgehog, hug the knees close to the chest, and then rock. Now for this rock, I like to go up just like 2 centimeters. But because I'm going up on the balls, I'm taking that a little bit, my hedgehog with me as well. Yeah? So now the balls have gone a little bit more to the bottom of the shoulder blades. And we're going to literally just circle around. And you should create a movement. Nice little massage movement at the back of the shoulders. Rocking movement on your lower back. Well done. We're going to extend those legs up and then just pulse it down. Pulse it down with your hands or just with the legs. This feels really good because the pelvis is elevated, so you really get a good stretch in the base of your lower back. Okay, now lower your legs down very slowly. As they start coming down, I'd like you to start lifting your head and then find this little balance. And see if you can balance on the hedgehog for a little bit before your legs will take you down to the seat. We're coming down into the forward fold. Find that caterpillar. Feel that deep stretch. Switch over to the other side. Benny, just to clarify, yeah, I'm not working out, I'm teaching a Pilates to my ladies here. That's why I don't engage with you guys as much during this class. In 15 minutes, I'm gonna be doing my own workout, and that's when I will be engaging with you guys on YouTube a lot more. So come back and you can chat with me then. Well done. We're going to come down all the way down to the forward fold again. Bring your feet into the little cross-seated position and then back to the fold. Well, then we're going to come over onto our knees. Tuck the toes, lift into a down dog, find that down dog again. Now again, because we lengthen and stretch the back, you should feel that down dog is so much more supple. And then walk your feet very slowly towards your hands. And then roll up through the spine. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. That's it, ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you online. And all my lovely ladies, my clients joining this class online. And yes, I will be back in 15 minutes doing my workout and taking the advantage of the sun outside. That was the plan. Well, yeah, still a bit cold and wet there. Have a good day. See you in a bit. Bye, everyone.